What's happening, world? YouTube, this is Mansa Musa. Today is the 6th of November 2019. I want to make today a official holiday, just like the other day that I said for my second update on what I'm doing with music. I want to make that the 25th a holiday because of just something I became aware of in terms of what helped me be able to figure out how to make that connection. And when I revealed that, how I was able to connect language. Well, I was able to break the barrier between language and music, which when I do eventually put that out there, that was the day that I received that knowledge or download or however you want to say it as a conscious person or just as a, just someone just meditating on something and you eventually find the answer. Like I was able to figure out the truth about the intervals and how that connects to emotions and how that is the emotions and define that. Today is going to be called Resurrection Day because of something that I noticed. I follow a Kemetic calendar. This month is governed by the original Libra constellation. The original Libra constellation is Mahata. Um, it's a little cool out here. I'm on my way to work. I just want to record this real quick. I'll get this out the way. Um, try to make this quick and brief. But yeah, guys, if you look at I'm not sure what I'm named this video yet, but if you look at the name of the video, basically love is very destructive. It's very kind of like it's your humanity. It kind of like what you call like how can I say it? Kind of like it has control over you, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you consider the fact that we live in a world of false light, when we live in a world where it's like everything you see around you is not really is it's like isn't we live in a world of lies. So if the love that you have lies in a world of lies, your whole narrative of love is fucked up. Love is like a drug, the endorphins that are released, I'm saying, whether you're in love with somebody or just something you're in love with, you're passionate about, is something similar to like doing a drug. So the reality here is like pretty much getting high and you're a junkie for something that you're supposed to be utilized and approached in a whole different mannerism. That just reminded me what the title of the video is supposed to be. The title of the video is going to be Love is Forbidden because it is. It's like an energy that once you open it up, this is what I mean by forbidden, you gotta always like you got to always have something for it. Like once you open up to that reality, once you open that up inside of you, you must always like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. This is why you see people, especially in my generation, like people going from person to person to person, bitches going from nigga to nigga to nigga, niggas like, whether they had a bad experience or whether they trying to just find somebody, nobody can just sit and work on themselves and master themselves and figure themselves out first because, which is how it's supposed to be because we live on a world that puts emphasis on romance, and a lot of people don't understand that that whole perspective started from the Roman Empire. That's why it's called romance. So you're not really even following how your ancestors, like at their purity and their most power. Everybody likes to talk about ancestors, but like no one really is moving in the perspectives that we used to move. Love was meant to be and is meant to be a linear thing. What that means is like what that means. I got a big ass hood. What that means basically, I need a haircut anyway, so fuck it. What that means basically is that um love should not be like taking hold of you. Like, like if you have a crackhead that's feeding for crack, a lot of people's doing the same shit for love. You know what I'm saying? Like love is supposed to be something that like is defined from logic, not the other way around. You don't use love to try to find logic. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like, develop the intellect. So now check this out. This is another reason why love is forbidden. Everything you do, every emotion you experience is founded out of love. It depends on what you love or what you're passionate about. So like what you know what centers you and finds you at what you love or give energy towards in the term of love determines your whole emotional threshold. So all emotions originates from the perspective or the interest of love. So even though the evil ones, even the dark ones, even the challenging ones, and I realized I want to make today the resurrection day as I continue to move forward and what I'm doing and like the things I speak about because to me it's like in the calendar. It's an ancient calendar, but like I haven't seen a holiday, a traditional holiday that puts emphasis on, like, you know what I'm saying, like the emotions of the human being, like that puts emphasis on just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like kind of like, replenishing your emotional spectrum, because it's natural for us to be emotional. So it's not like you don't really have a day that puts emphasis on